Welcome back to Girl Talk. Well, here we are with our final segment. And we are going to talk about a little black dress. Now, the essential to every woman's wardrobe is the little black dress. Why? Because it's classic, it's timeless, it's affordable, it works for so many different things. Well, if you're looking for a classic in skincare, it's exfoliation. That is the little black dress in skincare.
Perfect analogy.
Is that right?
I know, I was waiting for that to come around.
Yeah, it's going to come around eventually, right?
She's going to get there.
So we are filming at Radiance Skin Therapy, and with us we have licensed esthetician, I dreaded saying that word, Katie Copps. That's much easier to say.
Perfect.
Katie, nice to chat with you today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell us about exfoliating and
what they are.
Yeah,
Perfect. So what exfoliations are is we are going to remove dead skin cells from the surface. That's pretty much the basics. At Radiance, we do that in one of two ways. Sometimes with microdermabrasion, which is a manual removal of the dead cells, and most often with chemical exfoliation, also known as chemical peels. And what they do is they keep the skin healthy and functioning properly, and it can, in the long run, hopefully kind of slow down that aging process.
Yeah, so talk to us a little bit more about benefits, because there's a lot of different options here, in particular at Radiance, of different things to do to your skin. So what makes exfoliation different? What are the specific benefits to it?
So exfoliations keep your skin cells healthy. Those new, fresh cells at the surface of the skin are going to look much better than if you never exfoliate and kind of have this dull complexion. Those fresh cells also absorb products a lot more effectively. So all these awesome professional medical grade skincare products we have work a lot better if you're consistently exfoliating your skin. Exfoliations also help to even out sun damage, melasma, which is kind of a pigment disorder that a lot of people struggle with. Also great for acne. So they help control bacteria in the skin, kill bacteria, and they're also very anti-inflammatory, so help with that as well.
And they give you this great glow. Cue Katie's close-up. Right? You look amazing.
Thank you.
Every time we're here, I need something new. Gotta have that. Gotta come back. So I know you mentioned two different kinds of treatments, but what can one expect during these treatments, during the process?
So day of treatment, I am going to analyze your skin, and also you're usually here for about an hour. That's usually about, everyone's like, how long does this take? Usually about 45 minutes to an hour, but I'll analyze your skin and do whatever your skin needs that day. So a lot of times your treatments can kind of vary. And then I also want to know what you have going on the next couple of days, because that can kind of, we take that into account as well. So we'll do a nice thorough cleanse. I always do something called dermaplaning, and that kind of scrapes off all the little peach fuzz and little hairs off your face.
Oh, nice
it's a client favorite around here for sure. And then we'll either kind of do that microdermabrasion or move into the chemical aspect of it. Common solutions we use involve salicylic acid, lactic acid, glycolic, trichloroacidic, so kind of different concentrations depending what you want to achieve. We also put some nutrients into the skin, so vitamins A, C, and E are very common, and then load you up with sunscreen at the end.
That's the key,
yeah,
right?
the treatments make you a lot more sensitive to the sun, so it's really important.
Katie, do you diagnose whether you do the chemical or the microderm?
I do. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Microderm is definitely not for everyone, especially if you have a lot of redness or vascularity. There's a little vacuum suction involved with microderm, and it can be very aggravating. So definitely, I'll determine what's best for you, and we make that decision the day of. So.
Sure, and that brings us right to the next question of what kind of downtime, and I assume it would be different depending on
Absolutely.
all the different variables involved, right?
Yep. So, usually the day of the treatment, you'll be able to kind of feel a little tingling, some redness on the skin. Nothing that's too bad where you can't go out in public though. Over the next couple of days you might have a little dryness, maybe a little kind of tightness to the skin. Sometimes you flake for a few days, sometimes you don't flake at all. It depends what we want to achieve and what you have going on in your life. We also have very deep peels where you're going to get a really good flaking for several days. So
And
it just depends.
Want sunscreen after that.
Absolutely.
It's because you're exposing brand new.
All these fresh new cells, very susceptible to damage, so very important to protect them.
It's like little baby skin coming
Exactly,
through.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
interesting. So I don't know if it matters depending on which treatment you choose, but how often do you recommend somebody do something like this?
So if you really have something to focus on, so excessive sun damage or melasma or acne, I like to see you about every 3 to 4 weeks for maybe 4 to 6 treatments, and we'll do a series. If you're just kind of general maintenance, keeping your skin healthy, complementing other treatments we do, about every 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, well, either way, I'm behind.
Yeah.
So I need to come in.
I mean, we're getting into summer. Is this a good thing? I mean, if you don't have anything necessarily that you're struggling with, is this just a good idea to freshen you up before?
Absolutely, absolutely. As long as you're good about your sunscreen.
Yeah.
But just, we can do really light exfoliations where you're really not going to get that peeling or flaking. A lot of people associate that peeling or flaking or excessive sensitivity to a chemical peel, and it doesn't always have to be that way.
And then you mentioned that there can be numerous treatments. How much do these cost?
So normally our most general and most popular exfoliations are $110 for the face, $125 if you include your neck, and they kind of go up from there.
Oh, I didn't even think neck.
Yeah.
That's one of the probably biggest giveaways.
You always
when
want to
you
address
do your
your
face,
neck.
and then you forget about the neck. Unless you're just a turtleneck wearer, then you can get away with it, right?
And I always put makeup on my neck too,
Yeah.
because I like to fake the tan up here and then keep it way
Exactly,
down here. So I guess that would be a great idea. Yeah. Gotta do it all.
Yeah. I love the idea that these expensive products that we're using can actually be more effective.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Makes it a little more worthwhile.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well, Katie, thank you so much for the information.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us.
Having
actually.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love filming here.
Well, thanks to all of our guests today, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Girl Talk.